Welcome to the Phoenix Neighborhood Patrol's YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about changing your password and updating your personal information in the new database. The new database can be reached at the old address of volunteer.phoenix.gov. And that will bring you to this page. The login button is moved a little bit, but you can see it up top where the red circle bounced down. You won't have this red circle on your page. That's just something pointed out, but click login. That will bring you to this page. Now, if you're new members, if this is your first time joining or logging in, your credentials to log in were in your Welcome to PNP email you received. If you attended one of the in-person classes, we will generally put the same login credentials on a card and attach it to the back of your PNP ID card. For your existing members, nothing has changed. It's the same username and password that you've used before. We have the Forgot Password button here. I talk about this a lot. I recommend if you've forgotten your password, don't click this. Instead, send an email to me at pnp.coordinator@phoenix.gov like it shows on the screen. That'll be much quicker and much more efficient. If you click the icon, it will send a message to the programmers of this database, and they will eventually send an email through the city of Phoenix way back to me saying, hey Brian, can you update this person's password? It's much quicker if you just send me an email directly and say, hey Brian, I forgot my password. Just remember, when you send me the email, give me your username or your user ID number or your full name so I can find you in the database to make the correction. All right, so just like anything else, you type in your username, type in your password. Your password is case sensitive, don't forget that. Make sure you don't have cap lock on or anything like that, and then click the login button. That takes you to this page. This is called the dashboard. I've already gone over this in earlier videos showing out all the points of this one, so we're just going to skip right ahead to changing your profile. So at the bottom left side of the screen, you're going to see where it says edit my profile or edit profile, and click that. That's going to take you to this page. This is your profile information. When I originally enter you, generally I put the minimum information I need to get you in. From my side, it's less intensive than on your side, but when you go in there, there are some things to notice. Now, before I move on, I almost forgot this. Please don't change your user ID name. This program, the volunteer program or database, is shared by all volunteer programs with the City of Phoenix. Not just the police department, not just PNP, but all volunteer programs in the City of Phoenix. Or for the City of Phoenix, that is. Sometimes people's profiles get misplaced, they get misfiled, and I have to go find them. It's much easier for me to find you if you've been misfiled if your username starts with PNP or something identifiable to me. So I use a simple system when we set this up for you. I start with the initials PNP, which stands for Phoenix Neighborhood Patrol, as you probably can guess. Because the username has to be a certain amount of digits, I put a 0, not the letter O, but a number 0, and I follow that by your 4-digit badge number. So it's PNP 0, your badge number. If you forget your username, look at your PNP ID card, and you can figure it out from there. If you've been on the program a long time and you have a 2- or 3-digit badge number, thank you for your continued service, and you'll just have to add a couple more zeros so that you get the total of 8 digits. I think we've hammered that enough. Another thing is that we have required fields. The database or this program puts a red asterisk near all the ones that you have to fill out. I put a box around it there just to grab your attention. And it's very cool because when you get to certain ones that have requirements, like a password, it tells you what the requirements are. It has to have a special character. It has to have a capital letter, a number, a lowercase. It cannot match your username, and it must be at least 8 characters long. The other thing I really like about this, as you're typing your password in, it checks off the requirements as you meet it. So for instance, I type in a special character. It checks off special character, and now it doesn't match my username, so it checks off both of those fields. Put in the number, it checks that off, so as I type away, it clicks all the red X's and makes them check marks. And at this point, I know that I have a password that meets the criteria. If I'm happy with the password I just typed in, go to the next box where it says verify password, type in exactly the same. Now, if all you want to do is change your password, scroll down 2 more pages. This is 3 pages long. You'll go down 2 more pages and click the submit, send, or OK button. I forget what exactly it's called. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to walk you through everything you can change in the profile, but remember, if you change something, you must scroll down and hit the OK button to send it in. If not, it will not save your information. So the next page, you're going to scroll down. It's, again, lots of required fields here, so we've got to put our first, last name, and birthday in. So we'll type those. Got to have an address, zip code, email, phone numbers. We'll put those in as well. Again, you can see the red goes away, and it's to get a little check mark to let you know you're successfully doing what you need to do. This new one requires a emergency contact. So go ahead and fill that information in with anybody you would like to be contacted in case you have an emergency. It doesn't have to be a family member. It could be a friend. Doesn't matter. From there, we're going to scroll down to the next one, which is conviction history. We do a criminal background for anybody who wants to join the program. We do it anyways. Like I said, this is shared by everybody else, all other programs, volunteer programs with the City of Phoenix. They have a requirement that you must select yes or no here. We've already checked your background, which I do not share with anybody else in the city. So just check here. And once you've got all your changes and updates made, you see the save bar at the bottom. You need to check that. Again, if you don't save that, if you don't click save, your information will not be saved, and you'll have to redo it next time. So click save. And if you've done everything correct, you're going to get this box that appears that says your profile has been updated. If you did something wrong, if it will not accept your changes, it will give you an error message. It will tell you what you did wrong. But because this one is kind of interactive, it tells you as you're going along what you've done, or at least when you've met the criteria as required. So we have successfully updated this profile. It's time to move on. If we check dashboard, it will take us back to the main page. And here we go. And this is all I plan on covering in this particular video. I want this to be short, sweet, just about updating your information, changing your password. So we're going to go ahead and click log out at the top here. Click that, and you'll be logged out. You'll be taken to the volunteer page. And that will end this video. I would recommend that you guys check in at www.pnpmembers.com once in a while. We're making lots of changes, putting more information out as often as we can. We're putting links to all these videos we're making. So check out our webpage. Also, stand by. We will be having some new videos coming out very soon. I'm putting out as quickly as I can, depending on time and stuff. Some of the ones I plan on having out soon is navigating the logbook, checking your entries, how to edit or delete past entries, doing a mileage reimbursement log sheet, or a mileage reimbursement report. Those are a couple to look forward to. Like I said, this will end this particular video. Thank you for your attention. And until next time, stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you soon.